UPN is now what? My Network? Is it now My Network and the WB and CW?
Yeah, that's it.
But wow, UPN, I haven't heard those letters in ages. The hell?
Tatanka.
What? Here you go, this one's yours. Take it. Take the Tatanka.
Okay, Tatanka. Talk about like Wahoo McDaniel. They're putting him up as a Native American Indian with a headdress. Keep in mind, though, that the guy's name is Chris Chavez. He's Hispanic, but they're putting him up as Native American.
Why not? I think I love Carlito and Triple H's reactions of, what the hell? What the hell are you doing here?
If you look at Tatanka's a little on the heavy side.
This was 10 years ago. He looks like in pretty good shape for 10 years ago, though.
Yeah.
What? What's going on? In a world where Joey Mercury and Tatanka are going at each other.
I remember right when they had Chief Jay Strombo, they had a passing of a ceremonial headdress that he gave to Tatanka.
By the way, the crowd is doing the chop.
The tomahawk chop.
Tomahawk chop. I forgot the hell it's called. We're in Miami, not Atlanta. You know that. That's the Braves thing.
Now, if you go to current political correctness, you're not allowed to do that in stadiums anymore, but people still do it anyway.
Tell that to Braves fans. Tell that to Braves fans. They still do it in Atlanta.
The Braves have a team?
Yeah, Atlanta has a team called the Braves. You said it backwards. You said it backwards. You said it backwards.
Do you have a baseball team?
Yeah, they do.
Professional?
Yes.
Really?
They're in the same division with the Yankees.
Ah, there you go.
They haven't been good in many, many years. They haven't been good in like 20 years, but there you go.
You keep knocking on the door.
Anyway, here comes the Tatanka's in it. This is a weird rumble. Who's next? Oh, it's some John Morrison. Johnny Nitro. He wasn't even John Morrison yet. He's Johnny Nitro. A name that was named because of Monday Nitro. That's why he was named this.
Yes.
He was Eric Bischoff's assistant.
Yes.
And he got named Johnny Nitro because of Monday Nitro.
Yes.
And then he went on to become part of Eminem, tag team champion. Uh-huh. And then he went to ECW after Benoit's incident.
Yep.
And he became ECW champion and rebranded himself as John Morrison.
I love the Doors.
And I thought his entrance was amazing.
Right. Well, then, he patterned himself to look like John Morrison from the Doors.
Jim Morrison from the Doors, yes.
But, yeah, that's the gimmick he was going after.
And he admitted that later. He was admitting 100% that's what he was trying to do.
Right.
100%. At least he admitted to it.
To look...
By the way, look at Ray just climb back in the ring. And,
if you look at him, he looks very similar to...
he does. And now, for those who know, he's in Lucha Underground as Johnny Mundo.
Yes.
And he's an absolute douchebag on our podcast.
Well, here's the thing.
I'm sorry, I don't like the guy. Sorry, personally.
Here's the thing.
A little biased.
He's been fan favorite as John Morrison, and in Lucha, he's kind of like a heel as Johnny Mundo.
And a douchebag.
And for those of you that are going to follow Lucha, hopefully in the next season, it doesn't get any better.
He's coming out.
Trevor
Murdoch! Oh my God! He's part of Caden Murdoch at this time.
Right. Trained by Harley Race.
Wow. Part of Caden Murdoch. And they were tag team champions. They lost it to Big Show and Kane.
Right.
For my history, right?
Right.
And if I remember, Trevor Murdoch is, by the way, going after Tatanka. I don't know that. That's a weird sentence to say. Murdoch, though, Eminem is beating up Benoit during all this. Anyway. Murdoch, when him and Kane broke up and they had a feud, didn't he go and randomly start singing country songs for no real purpose? Oh shit! Look at Ray!
Skin the cat.
That was fantastic.
I like to notice though, Trevor Murdoch is the only really kind of white pale guy before
I
famous.
I noticed that,
because the rest of the guys are kind of orange, so they must all go to
tanning.
They all must go to the same tanning salon.
It is funny. It is pretty freaking funny, I'm not gonna lie. I just noticed how pale he is. How ridiculously pale Trevor Murdoch is.
This is the prelude to Sheamus.
Well, Sheamus has a reason. He can't tan. I don't know what the hell Trevor Murdoch's problem is. Sheamus has the same problem Paige has. He can't tan.
Yep.
Or not Trevor Murdoch. Well, I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Don't know what he's doing.
I have no idea what he's doing anymore. Haven't heard his name in years. Maybe I should find him. That'd be an interesting interview.
Maybe he's parking cars someplace.
Interesting interview.
Car lot.
Eugene!
Oh my god.
He's actually a trainer now.
Yes.
Dick Dinsmore. He's a trainer.
Here's the thing for those at that time of WWE.
Eugene.
Is Eugene was played off as a
special needs child?
as they call him, the savant wrestler, where
he was special.
He could look at a wrestler and basically
punch it and piss him off.
Mimic the moves of the wrestler, and he had favorite wrestlers.
So Cold, Rock, Hogan.
Rock.
Speaking of which, he's doing the Hogan thing right now.
But a lot of people were kind of offended by the character kind of played, that it was basically disrespecting
special needs.
Right.
What I liked about Eugene was, if they did it a little different, they could have hesitated a little bit and made him a childlike adult.
But
not touch the special needs side of things, and he would have lasted longer. By the way, Ray and Eugene and Trevor Murdoch just had a move. Wow.
But if you remember right, that Eugene was more favorable with the kids than with the adults.
Yes, he was. He had really good music. Really, really good music. And he was the tag team champion with William Regal. Which is crazy. There is a gimmick. There was a video going on when Eugene left WWE. And he killed off the Eugene character and came back to Indies as Nick Dinsmore.
Nick Dinsmore,
yes. We have a cat.
Next participant. Animal Road Warrior.
Oh! He was tag team champion earlier.
Yep.
Him and Heidenreich were tag team champions.
They were trying to do another Legion of Doom.
Doom 05? What was it?
2000?
05. It was 05 at the time. Because there was 3 different Legion of Dooms. It was LOD05. LOD05. Right. That was the official name. LOD05.
This is...
Okay, talk about Legion of Doom. Go for it.
Animal at this point has gained a lot of weight and has been out of wrestling because he had a lot of back problems. That was been noted with him and Hawk. And I think this was... If I remember right, Hawk passed away 5-6 months ago. Right before Eddie Guerrero. And,
you know that happens.
True story is that they're both really good friends, and Hawk and Animal's kid, Hawk is godson to Animal's kid, who's in the NFL.
NFL, yeah, I'm about to say he's in the NFL,
right?
And is it?
And here's the trivia:
Big Johnny, right? I was about to say that Big Johnny.
Johnny Ace and Animal are related.
Yes,
they're brothers.
I was about to say that. You beat me to it.
Yes.
Big Johnny Laurinaitis. Big Johnny Laurinaitis, people power himself.
Yes.
Is related to Animal. They look nothing alike. They look nothing alike.
Thank God for that.
You can never tell.
But
you really know.
Joel Laurinaitis is in the NFL.
You're a buzzer.
Yep.
Hey, look at what it's Mr. Rob Van Dam. Thank you, Cole. I just said that. I miss this music so much. I really do.
Here's the thing why this gimmick works so much. He does look like
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah, the action star. Yeah.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yes.
How often do you guys have to reference Jean-Claude Van Damme in 2016? Let's be honest here.
Who's still making straight-to-DVD movies, by the way. Him and Steven Seagal.
Van Damme is actually, he's on the indies. He is legitimately an independent actor. He does not do a whole lot.
Do you ever see him getting...
He pops up whenever he feels like it. He might.
Hall of Fame?
Maybe. He deserves it. He deserves it just for his TV title in ECW alone. You know what I mean? Just for his title reign.
Well, if you look at some of the wrestling moves, innovative wrestling moves...
Benoit and Robert going at each other.
There were 3 different finishing moves he had. The Van Daminator.
The Terminator and the Frog Splash. Yes. 5-star Frog Splash. I'm sorry. Right. But he was innovative. He was extremely innovative for his time. Pick up, and he almost fell.
Personal side note, though.
And he just eliminated Animal. Animal, by the way, was already E.G. our man as well, by the way. Notice that when he landed. But what were you saying, a personal side note?
Personal side note, Mr. Van Dam, he has problem with weed.
Is it really a problem when it's weed, honestly?
Well, when you're supposed to be
who's next?
clean health free.
Oh my God!
Orlando Jordan.
What the hell? Whatever happened to Orlando Jordan? He was at
Wait a minute. If this is the Orlando Jordan, think of this is the
post-cabinet.
Right.
Post-cabinet.
Okay.
Because they just did it with a former United States champion.
And later on, didn't they try to basically make his character...
That was in TNA.
Ambiguous.
That was TNA. That was TNA. I was going to mention that. That was the last time I saw him.
His sexual lifestyle.
Wasn't he like a bi guy, or where he had like a guy and a girl on a bed over the ring? It was so random. It was so stupid.
You know, 1 week he'd be...
It lasted like 2 months, like a month, and it was over.
Yeah.
And it only lasted a month.
Ambiguous.
Lights just flickered. That was weird. The lights just flickered. The only reason it lasted a month was because of the fact that or the TNA plans over the month in advance that they had to last a month. Why is Union and Triple H just shake hands?
But didn't...
Were they rivals?
I think so.
Jeez.
But didn't WWE counter with Billy and Chuck?
Oh God, no, that was earlier. Billy and Chuck was earlier.
Okay.
Billy and Chuck was 02. Billy and Chuck were WrestleMania 18.
Billy and Chuck.
They were tag team champions in WrestleMania 18. Which is a long time ago now.
Well, let's put, when you see Billy and Chuck, you want to up Chuck.
I'm talking about Billy and Chuck another time. Let's go back to that Rumble one day. That's funny. 22. Speaking of Guerrero.
Real life nephew of Eddie Guerrero.
There is a man who never did get the push he deserved after Eddie passed. I still say to this day, they could have main evented a pay-per-view. Ray versus Chavo. They could have done it and they never did it.
And I think there's
a shame. It's a shame they never did it.
And I think there's a reason why there was a lot of... they were all good friends in real life.
Ray and Chavo just went at each other, but I know that.
They're real good friends in real life, and I think they didn't want to...
They had a feud, but they should have made event of the show.
But here's the thing. The reason why Chavo was so overlooked is because basically...
Hang on, 3 Amigos time.
Here it goes. Tribute to
Uncle Eddie. That's 2. Everyone did cleared out for this, by the way. Notice that? Everyone did cleared out so they didn't do 3 Amigos. There it is.
Gotta give Uncle Eddie the respect he deserves.
He still does that now, too, by the way.
Here it comes.
But you notice everyone cleared out so he could do that.
Here comes Frog
cool.
Splash.
And no! Who eliminated him?
Triple H. Here's the thing with Chavo, he didn't get a lot of pushes because a lot of people were concentrating Eddie, but when they were Los Guerreros,
that was fun. Also, I want to know before the next person comes out, when Eddie did pass away, Chavo had to drop a gimmick. Kerwin White.
Yes.
Hey, it's Matt Hardy. Version 1. He's no longer version 1. He's just Matt Hardy. I was watching a Rumble from 03 and he was version 1 of that Rumble. And he said he liked ham. I swear that was a matter of fact of the 03 Rumble. I was watching that the other day with Clinic. I thought that was pretty funny. And actually said he was coming out with Shannon Moore. And he said, Matt fact, Matt likes ham. It was so stupid that it made me laugh.
Now, if I remember right, this is where Jeff was...
At this time...
hurt?
Jeff might have been hurt, but I remember at this time, I believe Matt got banned to SmackDown after losing to Edge. Because he got rehired after the Matt Hardy Lita Edge thing. And then Edge and him had that feud. But I was actually in the arena when Matt came back. Right. I was actually at the conference arena when Edge came back.
But
Matt came back.
Right, but the other thing, too, is that they released Jeff from WWE because of a substance.
I don't remember this is 06. I remember that happened in 06. But I remember Matt came back.
Oh, here we go.
Eminem's doing something.
Snapshot on Tatanka.
Boom. But I remember with Matt Hardy in 06.
There goes Orlando Jordan. Oh, wait a minute. Not yet. Oh, there goes Tatanka.
I was going to say something about Matt Hardy. He is now on TNA. He's in the main event scene with EC3. I gave him credit in Ring of Honor. He took the hatred and made it into